Hello children, in Geography Class 9 Lesson 2, I'm going to start Drainage Part 1, where introduction part I'll start. The term drainage describes the river system of an area. The drainage word, if it comes, then definitely one thing it will come to your mind, that is related to river. Small streams flowing from different directions come together to form the main river. So many small streams, usually they flow from different parts of the country or different directions. They come together to form the main river. The main river drains into a large water body such as a lake or a sea. So usually river drains into a lake or sea or ocean. This is drainage pattern. Here four drainage patterns I'm showing: that dendritic, rectangular, radial and trellis pattern. Here Ganga and Brahmaputra, these two drainage basin I'm showing in the map, and this is the meeting point of the river with the sea or ocean. Drainage basin and water divide. The area drained by a single river system is called a drainage basin. For example, Ganga. That means in Ganga, along with the tributaries, the whole area, how much it covers, we can say as drainage basin, Ganga drainage basin. Any elevated area, such as a mountain or an upland, separates two drainage basins. And this upland we can say as water divide. For example, Satpura range. So this Satpura range is located in between Narmada and Tapi river. Ganga drainage basin I am showing. This is belong to our country. And water divide, that is Satpura range, which is located in between Narmada and Tapi. This is circle 1. I am showing the position of Satpura range. This is the picture of a Satpura range. And this is the water divide, the picture of water divide. Stream A and stream B, two different drainage basins, which is divided by this water divide. Amazon, the world's largest drainage basin, which is located in South America. I'm showing pictures, various pictures of this Amazon. Drainage system in India. The drainage system of India are controlled by the broad relief features of the subcontinent. That means different relief features. We have mountains, plateau, plain. So they also affect the drainage system. Accordingly, the Indian rivers are divided into two major groups: Himalayan and Peninsular rivers. Now, see, this is the relief of India. That means variety, those landforms. And Himalayan Peninsular rivers, you see this is oval shape. I'm showing here the all Himalayan rivers are located, and here the uh, that rectangular shape. Here I'm showing the location of those peninsular rivers. Now, difference between Himalayan and peninsular rivers. Himalayan rivers originated in Himalayas and peninsular rivers originate in peninsular plateau. And Himalayan rivers are perennial, means throughout the year they used to flow. And peninsular rivers are seasonal rivers. That means whenever the rain occurs, during that time the river that means it started flowing, or even dry season occurs, that means it may dry up. Sources of water of the Himalayan rivers, it may be rain or maybe melted snow. Or the peninsular river, sources of water only rain. The longer course from the source to the mouth, and it is shorter course. The peninsular rivers are shorter in the course, and Himalayan rivers, they cause more erosion, and peninsular river cause lesser erosion. For example of that Himalayan rivers, Ganga, we can say Indus river, Brahmaputra also, peninsular Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. So Himalayan rivers form gorges. Gorges means the deep valley. You see three pictures of the deep valley I'm showing. Deep valleys formed in between two mountains or hills, we can say gorges. They are very steep and slope. They are narrower and they are formed in the upper course of a river. Usually three courses of a river are there. One is upper, then middle, then lower. So these gorges are formed in the upper course of a river. Himalayan rivers form meanders in the middle course. So in the middle course, they form the meander. That means zigzag way. You see two pictures I am showing of meander course. Meanders, winding curve or bend of a river. They are formed in the middle course of a river. They follow zigzag route, not straight. They flow across the flat plain. Now, these Himalayan rivers form the oxbow lake. You see these two pictures showing how the oxbow lakes are formed. This is a meandering, you see. That means the river is flowing in a zigzag way, and slowly you see this part, wherever the banding part it is there, here in both I'm showing with the cursor, the more erosion occur from this western side, and here in this curve also from this side also erosion occur, and slowly what happened, the river they don't take the longer way and try to join the other part, and they actually, because of the force of the river water, they usually they take the shorter course instead of taking the longer course, and in this way what happened, some portion where the water remains, it is cut off from the main river, and that is cut off lake or oxbow lake, you can say. Here showing the cars with the different cursor with it, that means the flow of the river water. Now, oxbow lakes. Oxbow lake is a U-shaped lake that forms when a wide meander of a river is cut off, creating a free-standing body of water. So it is formed in the lower course of a river. It is long, narrow, carved lake. Example, Kanwar Lake in Bihar. So three oxbow lakes I am showing. It is crescent-shaped lake, and this is oxbow lake on Mississippi River. Floodplains. It's another feature that is floodplain, which is found over different course of a river, and you see here both the side levees which are found in the both the area, in both the bank of the river. That means levees actually, these are actually artificially or sometimes man-made. They used to form, that means in the both the bank of the river some wall they used to make. Sometimes naturally it happens, or sometimes the people they also make. So these are called actually levees. Floodplain, an area of low-lying ground adjacent to a river formed mainly of river sediments and subject to flooding, and is a fertile land. It is a depositional landform. That means near the river, both the bank of the river, we can say, formed mainly, which is formed by the river sediments, and these floodplain occurs actually both the bank of the river, and usually whenever the water level it rises, water level of any river it rises, definitely the bank of the river only it will be flooded. Deltas, another depositional landform of a river. You see this is how the delta means it is formed, and here different parts of the delta it is showing the distributaries. That means we can say the tributaries which join the main river, but distributaries they actually come out from the main river. So here so many distributaries we found in when a river joins the sea or ocean. Small streams which are coming out from the main river, and these are called distributaries. And delta, it is actually triangular shaped landform. You see, a river delta is a triangular shaped landform that forms at the mouth of a river due to deposition of sediments where the river flows into an ocean or sea. For example, Sundarban Delta, which is largest delta in India. Godavari, which is the second largest delta in India. Estuaries, another formation which is found. It is completely different from the delta. You see one picture of estuary. That means whenever the river try to meet any sea or ocean, their estuaries it may form. Two pictures I'm showing here. An estuary is a partially enclosed coastal body of brackish water, means mixture of it may be salt and fresh water, with one or more rivers or streams flowing into it and with a free connection to the open sea. That means anytime it may connect with the open sea. An estuary forms a transition zone between river environment and maritime environment, which is known as ecotone. Both the environment we can found in estuary. Narmada and Tapi, these two west-flowing rivers in our country, form the estuaries. Delta and estuary, these two figure I'm showing here, this is delta and this estuary. So there is a difference between delta and estuary. Delta, the triangular shape, the landform, but estuary, it is not triangular shape. And thanks for watching.